All right, so we are on Fantastic Monday, and this particular video is going to give you a clarity of setting up your goals, setting up your timing, setting up your anti-procrastination, setting up your idea masteries, the things that you felt, I can do probably last year, but sometimes things happens and you don't get into that kind of a speed. Some people go with more time. Dada, I need more time. Acha, how many of you guys in an examination center, when you started giving or writing your answers, the last 5 minutes you thought, if I had more time, I could have done something great? Hello? Has anyone felt that? Good. Um, my question is, why did you felt like that? Why the thing does not start? Acha, how many of you guys found out that in an examination center, when you get the answers, the first 5 minutes, you don't get any answers. And then something happens, one spark happens, and suddenly, when you sit the time, all the answers starts to come to a kind of a shape. You get some kind of an answer, whether it's good or bad or right or wrong, I don't know. But you get some kind of answers and you get into that flow. Hello? Has it happened with you? I'm sure. Yeah. Awesome. Similarly, when you start doing something new, might be reading a book, doing yoga, meeting somebody, traveling somewhere, the first 15-20 minutes is very different. The middle 15-20 minutes might be different. The last minutes might be different. All are different. And this is divided into 3 to 4 parts. So I thought of, a different concepts here. I had been into this zone of, helping people to score more in their closing, in their business, scaling it up. And I have a flagship program where I teach people about how to close deals. I have seen this, I'm talking about around 10 years back, that when I shared certain information, it was very difficult for them to consume. So I changed the entire thing and I found out these 3 hacks. The first hack is when people start something, the first thing is they are in a new environment, they do not know the process, they are scared, they are in a risk because they have invested their time, energy, money. They have a lot of questions, lot of doubts, and they usually get into a very, very dull stage. And rather than having that enthusiasm, I found only a very small fraction of people get that enthusiasm to, kickstart their entire thing. That enthusiasm dies after some time. Hello. It is like when you buy a new book. Okay, the first page you will have fantastic handwriting. Hello, anyone like me? Then after some time, one page. Okay. Last page, though, it is like a cockroach dipped in ink and leave it off. Whatever happens is that same thing, right? Right. So I understood these 3 parts and I changed the entire program and I'm finding different kind of results now. And this has happened after, probably I think 5 to 6, 10 years of my experiments. Now what I'm doing is the first few days, I said, okay, let me be the best friend of yours, the best buddy of yours. Number 2, don't worry. If you fail also, no problem, buddy. I will pick you up. I will make you stand there. Dada, I do not know. No problem. I'll give you everything. Rather than giving you one by one, I said, I'll give you the entire platter. Go and eat whatever you want. And when you upset your stomach, come back to me. I'll tell you the exact way how to eat. There are sometimes some people are, when they join, they are completely in a new area and environment. Acha, how many of you guys, when you have shifted your company, let's say you have worked 5 years in X company, suddenly you went to a different company. The first day, the first chair, the first table, the first environment is something which is not you are used to. You get a different kind of a feeling. Yes or no? Might be in your school when you are in standard X and you went to the another classroom. You will see a difference. Yes or no? Some people, they cannot sleep properly in somebody else's bed. Hello? Has it happened? When you go to a travel or when you're sleeping in a hotel, you will find I need my own bed. Yeah. Some people are very happy to use their own toilets. They don't like to go to somebody else's toilets. Hello? Anyone like that? Yeah. You have your own things. You like to drive your own 2-wheelers or 4-wheelers. You have your own set of things. And that is called as your productivity areas. So this is what I do now is rather than giving them a new environment, I'll tell them bring your own, whatever the environment that you have. Start working on this. Use the systems rather than jumping into a kind of a very deep and a very cruel timing, because we do something which is very, very cruel. 6 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours, sitting there, focusing something, doing something. It's very, very crazy. Normal people cannot do it. How many of you guys agree to this? If you are here. Normal people can do it. It's very difficult for them. Then another problem is there. The problem of arrogance. Oh, I am 15 years experience. Oh, I am 30 years experience. You bloody is just 35, 40 years. You will teach me a 55 years old guy. Okay. I have seen a lot of arrogance like this. Okay. And it is a thing that is also an affected. So here is what we do. We broke down all these things and we made it very easy. The first 10, 15 days, we will be the best buddies of you. We will take your advices, we'll do everything, but I'll give you everything in one shot. You go slowly and you make your own process. The second part, slowly and slowly, when you get stuck, you come back to us, come back to coach, come back to support team, right back to us, and then we give you what is exactly required because we know where you're going to get hit. Now, today, someone was talking about, or I think they were speaking about increasing their time in the dojo. Good. Good. So initially, when you are starting something, you are giving your time. I have seen this. Okay, that's it's a philosophy. When you dig a well, the only thing you need is a little bit of water. Okay, that's an inspiration. That's a motivation for you to go deeper. Yes or no? But some people leave at that point. Some people get it as an inspiration. They go deeper. Similarly, in the dojo also, I have seen something happening crazy. Dojo is a practice area. Some people they start practicing, they get a result, they have complete belief and faith into this, and they think, oh, I know everything. Some people leave it, some people practice it, some people give more time, some people give more intensity, some people do another things. They create an event, they bring in some 5, 10 people, and they say, okay, I'm going to practice this. All of you guys, tell me what's gone wrong. Look, there is a very, very different thing that we are doing, which is unfortunately not there. I have not seen this other than some ashrams or some gurukuls. It is not there. In the outside world, in schools and colleges, you are penalized if you fail. You are thrown out of schools, colleges, offices, companies if you fail. Yes, hello? Yes or no? Right? Inside the dojo, the more you fail, the more we appreciate you because you are attempting more than anyone else. When you fail, you learn more. When you fail, you tend to note down certain things and other people can contribute on this. This is a place which is completely different, completely, I'll say 180-degree reverse than schools and colleges. Here, you appreciate other people blaming you, pointing you, cursing you, telling you, because the more blame you get, the more stronger you will become. Hello? The more you fail here, the more you practice here, the more not only stronger, but the more sharper you are becoming. The conditioning is in the other side. Can you accept this? Can you leave your ego, arrogance, experience, and all other things that you feel? Okay, these are all shiny syndromes. Oh, I am this. I am elder to you. I have gone there. I have read 200 books. All things you need to delete that and keeping here is very very difficult. On the first day, if I give it to you, you will never like me. Yes or no? You will not like me, right? So slowly, slowly, when you understand, oh, acha, this is the problem here. I do not know this. Okay, let me see it. Okay, let me try it. Oh my God, this is not the right way. Okay, let me do it in his way. Acha, 5 people are telling me that I should not do this. Okay, fine, this way. So you are using all your flavors. And now when you have mastered this, when you have got that stage, you will see automatically that's the same reason. Now, where did I learn from this? How did this all go into? So this all credit I give it to one of my, I'll call him as a mentor also. And his name is Mr. Mahavir. If you do not know him, he's somewhere around, I think, around 55, 60 years right now. He's a martial art expert. He has been training me on a particular kind of a martial art from 13 years when I was a small kid. And this is what he did. Okay, every day for the first 5 to 6 years, he just made me run and do PT. PT, physical training. That's it. And I used to hate him. Everyone is doing this, this, this. I want to do that. And he told me many times that you are not ready. You are not ready. You need to do that. Every day morning, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, he'll make us run. And we are all small kids. We'll be like gasping for breath after some time. And he used to drive A1 bicycle. Anyone remembers A1? It is a very, very old model bicycle. It's that old one. And he used to carry one small bottle of ghee. And whenever we are tired and we're gasping for breath, he used to put one small, no spoon, nothing, his finger only. Okay. And we used to run behind him. Like this, not 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. None. People used to get frustrated because it was a different kind of a training. And then one fine day, I said, okay, I think I am good. I am done. I can fight without learning all these things. Put me to this. So this is a real story. So he put me to a girl, and the girl was younger to me. And I was on a super confident, this is just a girl, okay? But believe me, by the time he said, okay, go and, it was a kind of a sparting. Sparting means like, and something happened. I was full confident. I was confident of my last 4, 5, 6 years of running and PT and all these things. I found, oh, I can do all these things. Something happened the first 30 seconds. I don't know from where. One hook kick came and it hit here and I fell down. And everything was yellow in front of my eyes. Are you guys getting this? And she was younger to me. And I got that embarrassment. I got that thing. I could not get up for the next 10, 15 minutes or so. Just one kick. Now imagine, I was boasting about all these things. Everything went down. And the second day, I felt embarrassed. I didn't want to come back to my field in the morning. I didn't want to meet the eyes of my coach or my fellow mates. And I was shy. I was ashamed. I cannot talk about all these things to my family. And I was very, 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 very feeling low myself. How many guys are getting this? Has it happened with you in some other forms? Okay. And now I know, I do not know, but that arrogance, that zid, okay, I'm going to do this, was holding me. It took, I think, 2, 3 weeks for me to be normal. And one fine day, Guruji came to my house. Okay, he stays next to me. He had a chai with. My parents know him, so he had a chai and all these things. And before leaving, he just told me, tomorrow morning, no problem, come back. He actually next day morning he woke me up. That's, I think, a very very powerful way to show the things. You came, he took me, said, and I was reluctant. He said, "Oh, wear your dress, come." And he again told me. Then that day, he asked me only one question. Do you think, are you ready? I had nothing. My heads were down. Okay. So do one thing. Today your training is changed. And that day, early morning, he made me, there's a pond. Okay. He made me to go inside the pond. And nothing else. I'm just telling you, it was very simple exercise. It is chilling cold early morning. And I can see there are fumes coming up from that pond. He says, get inside. I said, it is cold. Get inside. I could not say no to. I changed my clothes. It is a place where buffaloes, cows, and all these people are like, they wash. It is very dirty. I was like, are you serious? Yeah, go inside. I went inside and I was shivering. It is very, very cold. January. He said, don't worry, it will be all okay once you get inside. And it was true. When I went inside the pond, the water was warmer than the environment. How many of you guys know this is physics? This is a science. The water tends to become colder or warmer, less compared to the other surroundings. And my job was to do only one thing. I have to do 50 times to 100 times. I have to just do this inside the water. It is not a joke. One day, if you do it, you will see you do not need any kind of treadmills or any gym. Your body's this part is going to be paining like anything. Just 10 times to 50 times, if you do it inside the water, that water resistance can be used. Then I thought for a second, like everything is a science, everything is a standard operating protocol, everything has been tried, tested. Only thing is, even if we know it, we are not surrendered to it. Yes or no? Are you guys getting this? Yeah. And that early morning thing, inside that hot water, it was a hot water actually. Okay. But when I came back, again, there are certain protocols. Everything has been designed. Similarly, when you get into dojo, it is a system designed many, many years back. It is not done by me. I have just compiled certain things from the best places and the structure has been designed. Everything that we do here, the morning rituals, when you come in the victory time, morning 5 o'clock to 6:30, dumb mastery, when you come at 7 o'clock to 7:30, everything has been standardized. When you come here listening to me, you are getting a different energy right now. Remember one thing, money comes when other people are willing to take your service. Hello? If you are here for money, this is the only one thing I can tell you. Other people, if they are not awake, if they are not aware, whatever you do, it is not going to be of any use to you. Yes or no? So the timing when you should actually serve, the serving timing is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hello? That is the only time when people are willing to take your service. Unless and until you are in medical fraternity and all, where emergency and all these things happens. No. So at this time, there are certain systems and processes works. So how to generate 10 ideas? If you are not doing all these things every day, then I will tell you what all problems are happening. When you sit in front of a customer or a prospect and there is a big deal or a small deal, whatever the deal, you will not get the right words at the right time, the right sentences, the right data, the right information. Hello? Has it happened with you guys? Okay. You might be the greatest guy, but you will tend to forget. Even our president and prime minister, when they speak, they have a prompter. Yes or no? They have a prompter. Are you aware of it? They always have a prompter. But when you get into such kind of things, when you cannot open a chit and say, okay, 1 minute, sir, let me read out. No, you cannot do that because you are doing a real time business. It is a stage that is always there with you. And that is only possible when you come here and practice idea mastery every day. How many days? Till you die, you have to do this. There is no other ways because remember one thing, your level of intelligence, your level of compilations, level of processing, this is all going to deteriorate as you age. Hello? Okay? Even if you eat badam and other nonsenses and all those things also, even if you put a hair massage oil, whatever the oil, still your this thing deteriorates. Only thing that can help you is an everyday sharpening system, everyday polishing system. Okay? Another thing, many times people forget why they started all these things. Hello? Yes or no? You are doing an exercise, but you forgot. Okay, I have to go to the Olympics. Okay, fine. I have to do this. That's why we have created something called as 37-day hard. Everything has been a process, a process out there. Yesterday, I think who all are there in the 37-day hard? Just give me a yes. We did a one pager of, I call it as OYSP, 1 year success plan. Okay. And in this one page, only one time you need to work. And every day you just need to see it. That's it. If you see it for 30 seconds, you will understand today are you uh, in the process, out of the process, or you are stagnant. Yes or no? Are you doing something towards your goals? Okay. So how many of you guys need a miniature version of this? Can I show you a miniature version? And can you do it right now today? I'll give you around 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes. Do not change anything. Once you have decided this, can you stick on to it for the next 1 week, not 1 month, not 1 quarter, not half yearly, not 1 year, just 1 week. Start it today and we will see the results by Friday. Are you guys with me? Hello? Hello? Good. So you can take a small screenshot. Okay, I'll tell you about how to do this. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. So there is a small Excel. I'd like to give it to you. Okay. It is in front of you right now. I think if you can see, just give me a yes if you can see this. Okay, great. So this is called as GDP, goal, do, people or process. For example, personal development. Okay. And you need to read one book. Let's say you want to read this book. What book? Okay. Let's say I have got this book to read. Okay. Some book. Okay. How not to sell. And my goal is now, can I do something like this? Okay. This is around, let's say 200 pages. Okay. And I have got 4 days. So each day I'm supposed to read around 50. Yes or no? 50 page. Okay. I have got 5 days. I'm taking 1 day as a buffer. So 50, 50, 50, 50, 200, and the last one is the buffer. So 5 days. So can I read 50 page per day? Hello, is it possible? Okay. Can I divide it into 10 page, 10 page, 10 page, 10 page, and 10 page? Possible? Hello? Okay. Morning 10 page. While traveling might be 10 page. Yeah. Might be while sitting and waiting for my cab or my taxi, I can read. Or might be before I go to sleep another 10 page. Okay. I'm not going to read anything else other than this book. Okay. So this is my goal. So my goal is, let's say one book per week. Okay. What I need to do? Can I read every 3 hours 10 page? Hello. In 3 hours, can you read 10 page, guys? I'm asking you. Possible? 3 hours, 10 page. Just flip it up. Okay. So I'm just putting it in this way. Okay. 10 page in 3 hours. Okay. Okay. Now, who can help you in this? Can you find an accountability partner? So what I did is I did a process. And most of the time, people get scared because the moment I show you, oh my God, one book, 1 week, I cannot do this, the other, this is too fat for me. But the moment I break it down into a process, it becomes easier. So let's say my accountability partner is coach. Okay. Coach, I'm going to give you a chocolate every day if I finish 50 page. Coach, are you happy? Hello. He'll be very happy, right? He has no problem. So I'm making somebody accountable. How many of you guys found this very powerful? The biggest problem, what is happening, which unfortunately all this productivity, Gyani and all the Gurujis, with all due respect, which is not happening is they give you the Dada, what is your goal? I want to make 1 crore. Fantastic. No problem. But how? The problem is always the how. It is not the W's, it is all the H, which is always the problem. Yes or no? Yeah. So your goals, rather than putting it in a number, can you put it in a process? How many of you guys, just with this one line, you found a new hack? Just give me yes, yeah, this is good. Don't put your goal as a number, but put your goal as a process. Can you visualize that process? Okay. Now, for example, I want to do an exercise. Let's say I want to do yoga namaskar early morning. I want to do around 7 cycles. Okay. But I want to start with 1 cycle. So who can be an accountability partner for me? Nothing. You just need to ask me, have you done it or not? If I have not done it, double it. Some punishment. I need some punishment, right? The punishment can be many beautiful things. Okay. Do 20 push-ups. Is it a good punishment? Hello? Okay. Acha. If you don't like this, punishment can be much more rigorous also. Take your family out for a dinner. That will be punishment for you, but that will be loving them. No, they will be loving it. Yes or no? Okay. Only you know it is a punishment because you are going to spend the money, but they know. So can you do something to get an accountability partner? So what I have done is I'm giving you a structure. All these pointers, okay, these are all pointers. Personal development, financial goals. These are 7 things. You can pick and choose anything of this week, or you can do a complete things. Career development, spiritual growth, contribution. This is mine. Okay. Personal development can be anything else. Might be doing a program or reading things. Financial goals for me are events. For you, it might be different thing. It might be advertising. It can be meeting people. It can be traveling to them. It can be an event. Anything. Okay. So this is a beautiful way. I call it as GDP, goal, do, process, or goal, do, people. Take a sample of it, and I'll give you 10 minutes time. Okay, and there is a link can be given. Okay, can you share that link, please? The idea master link. So you will get a link which will be like this. Okay, and after you have put your data, okay, I want you to write down your goals. Okay, and you can select anything from here. Okay, personal development, financial goals, health and vitality, whatever you want to do it. Okay, so here you can write your goals, and here the first goal, let's say health, but here write it down. For example, my goal this week is to manage 500 grams. Okay, by doing 2 things. I will control 2 things. Okay, I'll control the food, and I'll control my movement, and I'm going to make coach accountable for this. Boom, done. Hello, did you get this, guys? Okay, so like this for finance, like this for spirituality, whatever you want to write it out. I'll give you around 10 minutes. The session is actually over. Can you finish it and send it to office@dramitnath.in, or can you write it in a piece of paper, take a picture and send it back to me? Hello, can you make me accountable? Okay, good. Your plans, your process, your protocols, I will be accountable for you, or you guys can be accountable to each other. Today's session is technically over. Okay, can you do this homework in the next 10 minutes after the session gets over? Just give me a yes. Just 10 minutes. Okay. Don't worry. Even if you have not taken any kind of plans on 1st January, no problem. Do it right now. Don't drag it tomorrow. Don't drag it till the evening. Don't drag it till the afternoon. Just now, after the session gets over, how many of you guys can do this? And if you want me to be accountable like this always, then there is something called as 37-day hard. In this 37-day hard, we give you all the systems and processes, your daily planner. This is something meticulously designed, and I challenge with you, there is no need for any coach, any mentor, any software, any programs, any books when you are into this productivity sessions. It is not required. I openly challenge this. Dada, I have a big goal, no problem. We can be accountable to each other. 37-day hard has been designed in a meticulous way. And if you are coming for the first time, if you do not know how does it look like, so this is a Facebook group where everything is given in chapter wise in guides. When you click this guide, you will be able to see, okay, you have got some downloads, you have got videos. Every video is only 2 minutes to 3 minutes because I don't want you to read long stuff. And every day you can participate here. This is the guides out there. You will get all the hacks in PDF format, Excel format. I'll give you everything like checklists, tracker, framework, everything is here. Okay, this is a weekly subscription based things. If you don't want to participate, you stop the subscription. Absolutely fine. There is no hard thing feelings here. Okay, you have got study notes, concept realities. So like this is guide 5, like that. We are adding on guides out there, and you can participate here. We have got some events every Sunday. We meet, we discuss on certain plans. The next Sunday we are planning a 6-month structure that needs around 8 to 9 minutes to design this. You can go for around half an hour. After this, there are certain trackers and checkpoints are given. There are some self-assessment systems are designed. This is the highest possible productivity system that is possible right now. And for this, I've also invited some guests in the month of March. I'm inviting one person by name, Mr. Paul Martin. He's the guy who has designed the entire framework for Brian Tracy called as Eat the Frog. So he's an international figure. He's a millionaire by himself. So Dada is trying to bring in all this kind of beautiful people out there, and that is happening to all these points. If you want to know more about it, you can let us know. Or right now, if you want a tracker, this is the tracker that I have. You can finish it off and give me. So the session is technically over. I would like you guys to just type in I, okay, and you can share your realizations of today's session. Go. Just type in I, and you will get around 30 seconds to 1 minute. Even this part is also planned, okay? Planned because everyone cannot be ready, camera ready early morning. It is impossible. That's why only 90 to 95% of the people, you will see, they will never be able to. They are shy. They are not ready. They have syndromes, okay, called as fallacy syndromes, okay. How do I look? They have problems of, I'm not ready yet. But you guys are different here. So why not I work with you guys? So write down I in the chat, and I'll follow that systems, okay. You can do the homework later, guys, okay. The session is technically over. Type in I, and we'll follow the order. Okay, go ahead. The first person, please, quickly. How was the session for you? What was your biggest realizations and what you're going to do about it? Go.
The realization is it's fantastic how I utilize my time very planned manner. So that is the realization I am having. Last night when I was sleeping, I decided myself again I have to come back to Dhammastery and I have to do the thing. So somewhat I succeeded. Then I want to continue this momentum for lifetime.
Awesome. Good.
Thank you very much, Dada.
As I said, I am on one guy. I love failures because failures are the proof of your courage, your risk-taking abilities, your attempts, and you are being there. The only thing is, don't fail twice. It is okay. Fail forward, fail backward, I don't care. But let's meet here. Bring it in on this platform and share it with this. We love to appreciate people who have attempted it. How many of you guys have found a place where you can share about your failures? Just give me a yes. 0. Okay. But here, come here and share. Dada, I had a loss. I had a failure. I think I should have done this. This realization is the only first step for you to step forward. Yes or no? Yeah. All right. Next person, please. Quick. Yeah. Look at the chat and go ahead, Krishna. No,
विभूति जी
Vibhuti ji, go ahead.
जी दादा, ये सेशंस है ना, ये मुझे समझने में मदद मिली कि
हम लोग को जो है ना, गोल एक जो है सो नंबर नहीं है, नंबर नहीं है। हम लोग को सिस्टम पर बिलीव करना होगा, और सिस्टम के हिसाब से हम लोग चलेंगे तो फिर हम उसको गेट कर सकते हैं।
Yeah. Awesome. Nice. Okay. Stop telling that I have to reduce 5 kg, but start making the goal about the process of 5 kg. Whom you have to connect, where you have to go, what you have to eat, what you have to do. That is a better goal than, that's as miniature goals than the bigger goal. Yes. Hello. Every day, start monitoring this. Tracking is the first level of setting your goals. Every day tracking. Dada, it is boring. Yeah. Sorry, I can't do it. If you don't measure, you will never become successful. Yes or no? Every day. How do you know? You need a speedometer. You need some Google map, something to go. Yes or no? Where you are, where you have to go. Good. Nice. Next person.
Yeah, what I realized right now is when we ask the question, we'll get the answer. So just about we were talking about the Tozo thing, and you came up and like you clarified everything. Yeah, that I realized. If you ask, we'll get the answer.
Yeah. But there is a condition. You should ask from the legitimate, authorized people. If you ask from the person who has never tested a sugar cane, then you are going to chew every bamboo. Yes or no? Right? So the best thing is to talk to a guy who has actually tested the sugar cane. And if you ask him, Dada, how does the sugar cane look like? He will say it is looking like a bamboo. And if you think, okay, oh, I know everything about sugar cane, then you are going to chew all the bamboos in the life, and you will never get a sugar cane. Right? All right. Next person, please.
Yes. I realize like process is important. Setting goal is just uh, one thing, and process is the entire thing.
Yeah.
Unless until there's process, there's no progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And one more thing, people think it is process. For me, I think it is resources first. Okay. So process, this is the process, this is the way to go. But what are the resources I have? Resourcefulness is more important than resources. Otherwise, you will again sulk into or slack into procrastination. Oh, Dada, I don't have my tool. How do I go and do this gym? Getting me? So what I have, what I can do with what I have. So when people come to me, Dada, I want to be fit. My only answer is go and do 15 push-ups. But Dada, should I buy this water bottle or should I buy this small water bottle? Go and do the push-up. Dada, this t-shirt or the other t-shirt. Push-up. Acha, should I take protein powder, empty stomach or with the bloody do the push-up? Are you guys with me? So similarly in business also, if you ask me, Dada, what to do? My only thing is, have you met people? No, Dada. Okay, why you have not met people? There is no list for me. Okay, for that, have you done some kind of a connections? Have you sent some mails? Have you done some cold call? Have you done some kinds of posting, broadcasting, boosting, something? Ads? No, Dada. Then got them do it. Yes? Hello? There is no other way. All right. Good. Next person, please.
Thank you, Dada. So today, something that you mentioned about that we start to forget, our destination sometimes. Why we started one specific task at the first place.
Yeah.
उसी में इतना मजा आने लगता है, we forget the objective, right? It's like driving on a clear road. We start to enjoy the drive, but we forget where to take the turn, and there is a bad patch, and
Yeah.
that is something that we try to avoid then. So
Yeah.
this is a very important realization for me, at this point, Dada, right? Even with the flagship programs like Fest, why I joined Fest, I need to implement whatever things I've learned so far and then keep polishing, learning new things, of course. But there's a place where I need to implement now.
Yeah.
Thank
See,
you.
when you don't implement, you will never have success stories. You will never have struggle stories. You will never have adventure. You will never have legacy. And these are the things if you are not attempting. So if you have not, see, even if you have started and if you have not taken care of these points, then you will be able to see that you are in the same place. Remember one thing, vibration is okay, but amplitude is fantastic. So that means you are vibrating at one place, but you are not going anywhere. Yes or no? You are just in that same loop. So how to do it? It is like vortex. Okay. How many of you guys have played with the skiing? Have you done the skiing thing? Huh? Same finger, but if you speed it right, you will see the keyring will go up. This is science, this is physics. The same thing happens with our things, okay? We have different kind of things like Kundalini, Jagran, and all these things, right? Have you heard of this name? Okay, what is this? You are putting more energy here. It is vortex. So I can talk about all these things whole day, but there's a beautiful thing. That's why I said speed is not important. Duration is not important. Direction is more important than both of them. Did you get my point? Okay. So today, some people are there, Dada, I want to increase the duration of my practice. Good. But your direction has to be much more connected. That's why you should practice with other people as well. You are traveling in one direction, you have to go different direction. If you are not monitoring this, if you are not monitoring your speed, you are not monitoring your left, right, up and down. These are micro, progressive, positive decisions. Very powerful systems. Every day. It might look very small, but every day you are doing it. Yes or no? Every day. So when you come to 37-day hard, I have given all these things in 5 steps. Okay, I've given the seasons, I've given how to handle the seasons, what kind of problems can happen. Hello, yes or no? How do you overcome the challenges? How can you stay back with the consistency? It is very difficult otherwise. If you're doing it all alone, it is important. If it's, I'm not telling that it is impossible, but it is better if you are doing it with accountability partners and if you get into that community of people who are waking up along with you. They have big goals, they are working hard, they are meeting people, they are sharing your things. All right, next person, please. Go ahead.
Yes, Dada. So as you said, the process is instead of aiming for the goal. Daily, I'm going to do this whether good or not, or I'm feeling good or not, or I'm improving or not. That's a different thing. Daily, I'm going to show up half an hour. I'm going to practice this 1 hour, 2 hour. So this works more for a long time. It gives more results, and we feel encouraged that we can do it. So how many things we have? All we need is clarity of what we are doing and tracking and improving, as you said. So in the long run, it is powerful.
Yeah. So the first thing is called as being. So let's imagine Srinivas is a vanilla ice cream expert, and I have nothing to do with vanilla ice cream. I will just be with him. I'm promising you in the next 15, 20 or 1 month, I can talk 10,000 things about the vanilla ice cream than any one of you guys. Yes or no? Hello? I might not know how to do this right now, but that's how it is going to be. So the best thing is, okay, if you are lazy, if you can't go to the gym, or if you can't do this, at least you watch a video where the people is just doing an exercise. You will feel ashamed by yourself. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Just be with a guy who is a guy who is going to all these things. Might be a guy who is that's what your surroundings, your people around are more powerful than any books, any programs, any processes, because they are the part of your environment. They are the silent triggers that will remind you this fellow is doing, I'm not able to do. You'll feel discouraged. Yes or no? Go. Okay, anyone else would like to add something? Go.
Dada, this is Srinivas. Key realization is the why, the how, and the what. If you set it with your vision board, that you set it, like whatever the categories, I say it is like a wheel of life. The wheel of life, the why, the how, and the what, and set your vision board. That gives you a set of direction where you want to be, and that gives you a sense of direction. And when you have accountability partner, you will be questioned. You question your why. Why do you start? And then why? See, why people start and why people leave are with two different. Either they are not clear or they are clear but they are too lazy or they do procrastination. I can correlate myself to this part. Why I started and why I left, I don't know. There are so many things that I have to clarify myself. The question of why.
I'll say, don't get into the why most of the time, okay? Many people, they say start with the why. You have already started with the why at one point of time. You knew this was a problem. You know you have to come out of it. That's why another thing is, the things many people they do is called as vision board. They stick all their beautiful things. I want to go to this place. I want to go to Mauritius. I want to buy a big car and all these things. This is not vision board. This is called destination board. Hello? Okay? This destination board. I want to go there. Then after that, many people, they don't know what to do. Oh, Dada, I want to make 10 lakhs. Okay, after that. So when they reach 10 lakhs, they don't know what to do. Example, there are a lot of examples. There are some sports personalities. They are one-time winner, whole-time loss. Hello? Have you seen such kind of sports personality? One-time winner. Then they don't know what to do. The next thing is a tracking system. So look at a cockpit of a pilot. Okay. Here's all these things now. What is this height? What is the speed? Which direction? Everything is there. That is a monitoring device. Okay. Technically, you don't have any vision here. Your vision is, so it's a very powerful thing. Just imagine your life as an aeroplane. When the aeroplane is in the runway, your only aim is how to be inside or how to be in the air. Yes or no? How to start, how to just take off. Rule number one, taking off is one of the biggest thing. Now, when you are in the cloud, okay, you have to understand whatever you are at one point of time, you have to land also because you don't have that much fuel. Yes or no? You have to land somewhere, but you have to land in where? The destination which you have already put. So that you don't land some other places, you need to constantly monitor here. Many people, they join our flagship programs, the takeoff is done, but you have to monitor na baba. Are you in the right direction or wrong direction? Are you in the right speed or wrong speed? Are you in the right altitude or wrong altitude? Hello? Okay. And that's the time you will not be able to see what is your speed, because looking at down, you will not be able to figure it out because everything looks very tiny because now you are at a high speed. That's why you need certain things to monitor here. This is not no longer your vision statement. This is about your monitoring statements. And now the landing is very important, because if you are not landing properly, then there is a problem because your fuel is going to be exhausted. So the landing is being humble, being grateful, being connected, and you have to land safely. The word safe is always with the takeoff and the landing. Yes or no? Yeah. Your life is like that. You need to be grounded also. Okay. So when I said grounded, I mean to say that you have to be humble. You have to take rest somewhere. You have to come back, refuel, and go. The life journey is not a continuous flight. You have to refuel. Some people can refuel in the air. You need big money for that. Yes or no? Okay. But you have to come back and refuel and again charge. So that's why there is always a resting place. There is a right, and this continuously. So it is not a one short journey. It is a journey of up and down, up and down, and up and down. Yes. If there is no up and down, one line. There. So I leave you with this amazing thought process, guys. Anyone else would like to share any comments? Please feel free to comment this on the YouTube videos. And if you want to join any of our flagship programs and all these things, right now we are full. We are. If you find that we are eligible or not, then we can look into our March sessions. At this point of time, we are looking at people to join into some other programs which we have called 37-day hard. We have got other things where if you are a leader and you have a communication challenges, if you are thinking that okay, people are not obeying me, they are not listening to me, or you feel that you are in a team but no one is listening to you, then there are certain communication things. It is probably the world's first kind of a program where I use kinesthetics, which is a body language, a structure. It's called as leadership to ownership, and that is also something which is one of the programs that we do in one day itself. The program can be done in one day, one sittings, and you will be able to see when you come out of the program, you are going to be a different authority. We usually do this on a boardroom systems. Nowadays, we are giving it on recordings and all. There are many such kind of programs. If you are starting your life in absolutely a new start, you are a startup company or you want to start your company, how to make money from your experiences? How do you connect? How do you do all these things? If you are a coach, trainer, mentor, or somebody as a consultant, you want to do something beyond that, and you are stuck. Might be you have a problem of lead generations or lead nurturing or closing or platform closing or following up or designing your deliverables or managing your team or probably connecting with international or national level of network, getting fundings. For that, there are different areas where we can support you. If you have somebody, you can refer us, and definitely you can have a fantastic winning, or I call it as connecting reference commissions as well. So with that, I will pause today's session, guys. I will see you in the next one, that is tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we going to do? So today was more of an idea mastery. I don't know if you have understood this. This is a very, very fast thing which is happening. So today you learned about visions, you learned about tracking, you learned about monitoring systems. Tomorrow we'll be talking about how do you put purpose to this. A destination without a purpose is of no use. Yes or no? A destination without purpose is of no use. So tomorrow we are going to put the why, the destination, and the more powerful is the why, the more clearer will be the how. I repeat, the more powerful is the why, the more clearer will be the how. So tomorrow, stay back in the same time, 7 o'clock. We're going to be connecting with each other. Till the time, bye-bye. Have a fantastic day. Go rule the world. How? By serving people. Bye-bye. See you then.